afternoon, everyone. Today, we will be playing Slay the Princess. Yes. So, just a forewarning, this is a horror game. This does have flickering effects, images. There, you could get motion sickness if flickering light and other effects bother you. And yeah, that is your content warning, so let's see what this game has in store for us. Yes. Let me move my monitor over. There is no premature ending, and there's no wrong decisions. This is a love story. We'll see. Now, the decision is, are we gonna try to save the princess, or are we not? I love the art style. It's so pretty. And we're gonna start a new game. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So direct, isn't he? Okay, so we have options. Actually, I think I should move my model to the other side, so we're gonna... Let me do that real quick. Let's move my model over here. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so we have several options. We have the end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do it? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of award for doing this? Okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to offer you more nog. Follower revolution. Silently continue to the cabin. Turn around and leave. Okay. So, we don't know why the narrator, whoever is talking to us, why he wants us to kill this princess. So, I think we could go with the first response.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay, I think so. No, yeah, so I'm just gonna be blocking the attacks. Okay, that's fine. I just want you guys to be able to see the responses. Yeah, okay. Okay, so according to him, if we let the princess leave, pretty much everything is gone. So, I don't quite believe him, to be honest. Let's see. But how can princess lock away in the basement and the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Exactly.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
I don't like him. Okay, so that really didn't get us anywhere. Let's try the first one. So, like, she's locked in the basement. What danger could she possibly be? She's probably waiting for someone to save her, obviously.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done.
Yeah, no. Nah, that's not how this works, buddy. Okay, so now we have... Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to enter is because she's locked up? Yeah, because probably some asshole locked her up. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though. Can someone else do this? Nah, forget it. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with it? And I don't think that's a good response, so we're gonna try the first one.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
This narrator's up to no good, I can tell you that much.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
I don't believe that. Tiny bit. So.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Such as?
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
So he says.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Yeah, buddy, keep talking.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
How about no? Yeah, killing princesses is bad. We're supposed to be saving princesses.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
Yes.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
And a princess's job is to rule the kingdom. What do you think a princess does? They have other royal duties too. For their kingdom. Clearly this narrator knows nothing. Okay, we have new choices, okay. So we have, look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, so let's get this over with. Yeah, let's do this response.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
He's lying.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Oh, he's just exaggerating.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Why is she in the cabin to begin with?
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses,
Exactly.
not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, we're just proceeding to the cabin then.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, so we could take the blade, or we can enter the basement. Or if anything, I don't trust the narrator. So, we will not take the blade, we'll enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
He's so persuasive.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Says you. Yeah, we're here to save the princess.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Yeah, save the princess.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
She is pretty.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
So we could talk to her, or I'd rather just examine these chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Yeah, we're gonna examine the chains, see what type of chains they are. Maybe they're breakable.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
Yes, we're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Fuck, what we did think of that. Why didn't he give us a key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Oh, I doubt it. Okay, so we have, and if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? We're going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still laying around somewhere up there. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Yeah, sounds like a better response.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into
Oh,
place.
that bastard.
Is someone else here?
Let's try the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Okay, I guess we'll just...
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
I hate this narrator. He is forever my enemy.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Asshole.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
I hate him.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
There has to be a way, right?
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
How long has she been down here?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Never.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Yeah, save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
That's such a gruesome image.
You cut into her flesh.
Ew.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Must be touched by how long she's been down here.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Did he just possess us? Fucking.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Run!
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No! We're trying to kill her. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Nah, killing the princess?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, look at that image. Ah. She's so heartbroken.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Well, that makes sense. Usually princesses have, people that work for them.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Oh, not
If you
this
don't,
shit again. No.
It will be the end of the world.
Have you met all you do thick skull already? No. Yeah, deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
I doubt that.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're
Smitten.
going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Okay, so we have... This is more than just deja vu. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened. We could proceed to the cabin, or we could turn around. So, let's explore a little more.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Fine by me. Okay, so we could explore some more. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If if you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Now why would I listen to you? Well, we could just save the princess.
You were the one who did us in, villain. Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
Is it possible to kill him?
I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
That life went on? She escaped? We died?
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
He's so negative.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Yeah, whatever he said.
Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
I'm gonna ignore you again. Let's see, I'm with them. I'm gonna find a way to save her from the cabin. Let's talk about the princess. Saving her.
That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with?
Yep.
You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
The right call is not listening to you.
Just be quick about it.
The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How was she supposed to end the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they? Yeah, like why they're having us kill her.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Because I was forced to?
Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
Let's see, you're being cagey. What are you telling me? Let's go with the first one.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
He has a point.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is. I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
He's hiding something.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
No, he's definitely hiding something.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Yeah. You keep telling yourself that. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
What's he up to?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Oh.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Save the princess.
The interior of the cabin is clean.
Oh, hey, it changed.
Its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, he didn't say anything about the mirror. Let's see what he says.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Lies.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
It's a pretty mirror, too.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Yeah, why would he lie about that?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done? Very different. Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
It doesn't look like a normal cabin anymore. It looks more royal-like. Like you're in a castle.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Is this also reincarnation
Stop
nonsense?
letting yourself get distracted.
Reincarnation? Yeah, that's what I meant. Let's approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
I think we'll survive. Alright, boys. Do we take the blade or do we not? That is the question. I'd rather not take the blade. Because then Mr. Narrator might try to get her to kill her again, so we shall just go into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, there's the princess!
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
What? I think you're doing a little too soon, buddy.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Pretty
There's a heavy
dress.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Okay.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Okay. He's annoying.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Yeah, we're gonna save the princess. Good.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Okay, we have a bunch of options here. Let's see, you killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? We don't have the knife. What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you enter after you kill me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The arrow who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Let's see.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
That was kind of unpleasant, honestly.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
You sure?
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She just seems a little too trusting.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Let's ask what happened after we died.
You died, and now we're talking.
No, that's kind of obvious.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
No.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through
such a weird response.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, it's not. Let's do the first one.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. Not so sure.
It is a bit confusing. We're gonna reveal the truth now. Yes.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
I like that response. That's a good response.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Yeah, she accepted that a little too well.
That's because she's perfect.
Do
you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Maybe.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Now, why don't I buy that for 1 second?
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
He's not wrong.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
What do you mean?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
I guess.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh, shit.
You wouldn't. I would.
Don't I get a say in this?
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. we're doomed.
She looks more warlike.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Such a cute picture.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
I love how much she hates it.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
We leave.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Ah, I think she's kind of cute.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Try me.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Agree.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
He has a point, you know, even though he is annoying.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Agree. Let's see, do you think you can open it? I think we could open it if we try together. I think I got this. Open the door by ourselves. Well, let's try it together.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door. Together. Blech.
And...
The lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
yes!
I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and... The blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Oh, shut up.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Oh, good. The feelings is mutual.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Just like I wanted? Doesn't she want to leave too?
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside. A happy ending at last.
What should we do now?
Where did everything go?
This is the Nth world.
Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
No.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
It's the mirror. But you didn't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how did we even go about looking for her. The narrator was gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the mirror.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I can't believe she was taken away from us. The nerve.
Well, the narrator is gone.
Does that mean the world ended? A villain vanquished.
I have to agree.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
An, empty world? Yeah, no. We have to find the princess, remember?
I'm begging you, don't do this.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Is that us? You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, is that her? But there's no cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights. Let's see what she means by that.
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Let's see. Let's try... What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Yeah? How so?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. So, ooh, there's a lot of responses here. Okay. Let's try with the first one.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Perspectives.
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
What purpose? Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Yeah. Good point. Ooh, let's talk about the narrator.
You are the only thing I have ever known.
So the narrator's still a mystery.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Let's see. Let her out of there? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? Let's ask her if she's the princess.
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Interesting. But were you always the princess? Yeah.
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I guess not.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay. So she is nothing like the narrator who's been trying to stop us. So she's a completely something else. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Okay, so there is some lingering connection that neither of us know. Maybe a reincarnation thing?
I know only that they are.
Okay.
Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Okay.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Alright, let's see. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? What if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess. To stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? She said she needed other pieces, so how many do I need?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. How much will we forget?
Everything, until we meet again. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
To make anew.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay, so I think we're just going around in circles. Okay, let's forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh, that sucks. Everything goes dark. You die. Alright everyone, and this is where we're going to be ending for today.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Oh, after this.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, yeah, so it just starts from the beginning, and where we'll do, I guess, go after our next perspective, I guess. So, yeah, so this is how we're gonna end for today's playthrough. The next part, I want to see if we could try a different route, but still trying to save the princess. Not necessarily trying to slay her just yet, because I don't want to go to that route right now. I actually want to explore the different routes if we keep trying to slay the keep trying to save the princess. So until next time, everyone, I'll see you then. Bye bye.